For some families, choosing the right university is important, and getting an early start into research on different schools will ensure a perfect fit.
There's obviously a lot of university choices around, and I figure starting early is a good plan because I want to know all that I can about what's out there. And this looked like a pretty good place to start.
Competition for acceptance into programs is stiff. The University of Waterloo accepts 5,500 students each year, but today's event was just about having fun and getting to know the school. In Waterloo, Sarah Monette, First Local. Jacob Hespler and Eastwood Collegiate, two local teams, both feel that they have a good chance at placing in this competition.
I think we're going to do pretty well. I have high hopes because our robot's efficient, and well, we think it's efficient. So yeah, I think going with this robot was a great idea.
We have a good shot this year.
Waterloo Regionals wrap up this Saturday, but teams placing here today have a chance to go on to Atlanta to compete in the championship. In Waterloo, Sarah Monette, First Local.
Merry Christmas, Elliot!
It's not quite that time of the year to start sending out your Christmas cards, but the Kane family, along with many others, were given the opportunity to put together special packages that will reach their loved one overseas in Afghanistan just in time for the holiday season. The Kanes know that their son Elliot could potentially be facing dangerous situations every day, but they find comfort and support rallied around them.
The support has been, it's been phenomenal from the military, my coworkers and family, and that's the only real way you can cope. I mean, we have each other, and but it's, you just need someone every once in a while to be there.
Jeremy Linton is heading overseas in 2010, leaving behind a girlfriend and his young daughter.
They understand, they know this is what I do for my job.
The troops overseas are not the only ones getting a special treat today. The Royal Highland Fusiliers of Canada have opened their doors to showcase a history of Canada's military for the public to enjoy.
It's our opportunity to show the community of Cambridge the military history of Canada, and specifically the area of Cambridge and Waterloo region from the dates of about the 17th century all the way up to modern day. So as you look around the room, you'll see, going around clockwise, you'll see people from the War of 1812 and a little bit before that, going all the way up to and including today's Afghanistan mission.
Remembrance Day is coming up, and showcases like this one allow us to recognize present troops and remember past ones. In Cambridge, Sarah Monette, First Local. The countdown is on. Only 43 days left until the 2008 Beijing Olympics, and the Region of Waterloo Swim Club is planning on making a big splash with two-time Olympian Keith Beavers and three-time Paralympian Jessica Tumala. To support their Olympians and future row swimmers, the club held Beijing Bound and Beyond.
Just making a difference in someone's life is really what it's all about, and all the people that were here tonight made that difference, and I think we're looking forward to even better things in the future.
The $7,000 goal for the night was an easy victory as community members opened their hearts and their wallets to their local athletes.
And we might have doubled it. I'm not sure where we're at with that. What we're going to do is put it into a trust fund that's going to help support future, not only future Olympians, but the path that it takes. You got to get kids to go to provincial championships, national championships, and then the international arena. And we hope that not only this year, but years to come, that we're going to build a great fund that's going to help support our kids to become whatever they can become in the sport of competitive swimming.
Jessica has been swimming since the age of 12, and as an elite athlete, the road to Paralympic dreams can be rough at times.
There's a lot of little things that kind of you have to sacrifice, and you have to weigh them out in your mind, and it's just worth it, and it definitely is. Being up at 6 o'clock in the morning isn't easy. Knowing that you're going to go and throw yourself into a really cold pool. So you just work through those things, and that's, I think, the mental aspect of it for me has been probably the biggest struggle.
At his last Olympic Games, Keith Beavers was a little disappointed with the way he swam, but feels that this year may be a little different.
I think I'm actually more excited this time. Last time we had a trials very close to the Olympics, and this time we've had a full training cycle in between, so it's allowed me to refocus and really get ready for this Games, and my excitement is really building the closer and closer we get.
Guest speaker and two-time gold medalist Alex Bowman wants young athletes to know that it's not always about a medal.
Athletes have to have fun. And I think that's part of a coach's responsibility, to ensure that fun element is there. Otherwise, they're never going to be really good athletes, in my opinion.
Over the next 5 years, Rowe hopes to raise $100,000 to support swimmers to championship levels. In Waterloo, Sarah Monette, First Local. Car maintenance has traditionally been a male-dominated area of expertise, But times are changing and women want to feel in control behind the wheel and under the hood.
I get into my car and drive it and I put gas in it and that's all I know. And I just felt that if I learned a little bit more about my car, I'd feel a little more confident, especially if something happened out on the road in an emergency or something.
I am a first-time car owner, also living on my own as a female, so I thought it might be a good idea to come check it out and see if there's anything else that I could learn or benefit from my car.
Last night, the Waterloo Speedy Auto Service held a free clinic especially designed for women as part of a National Women Drivers Workshop.
It was a women's car clerk clinic just to basically go over the car with the girls and let them know what was happening with their vehicle, what each thing does specifically, where key components are, and what to look for as far as maintenance-wise.
The workshops are in response to a poll commissioned by Speedy Corporation, which found that 43% of Canadian women feel that they receive worse service than men when it comes to having their cars fixed. The poll also found that 42% of women believe they are quoted higher prices than men when looking to service their vehicles.
One woman's bad experience led her to attend tonight's clinic, and now she feels confident when dealing with her car's maintenance.
So they told me it was literally like all in my head, didn't know what I was talking about. Happened to me a couple times. I finally took it back and I was like, you know what? You need to check this out. And I felt offended. I didn't know if it was because I was a woman or young or what it was, but it sucked to go somewhere and have a problem with your car and have someone look you in your face and tell you that you don't know what you're talking about.
Both Jennifer and Margaret, along with many of the other women who attended the clinic, feel more confident when it comes to their car's maintenance.
Knowing what is required and what isn't required and what I should look out for or should wait on is good to know. And I definitely feel a lot more confident with that now.
I always feel a lot more confident when I'm doing something if I have the understanding behind it. Even if I don't actually have to apply it, it calms me. So I feel like I've learned a lot more about how my car works, what I should be checking, and how often I should bring it back for maintenance.
One general car maintenance rule to live by is maintain your car today to avoid expensive repairs tomorrow. In Waterloo, Sarah Monette, First Local.
Back down to the hockey house where Sarah Monette is standing by.
I'm here in the hockey house with Ian. So Ian, your team won tonight. How do you feel about that?
Pretty excited. They should be 2-0, but they lost the heartbreaker the other night in overtime. Now they've set themselves up pretty good for the rest of the week.
And are you from Belleville?
No, I'm from Stratford.
So why Belleville then?
They're an OHL team playing against a Quebec team. You got to cheer for your own league.
My CHL team has a Q!
Uh-oh, we got some boys over here looking for trouble.
Can't cheer for the Quebec League team when the OHL is playing on a night.
Right, all right. I'm here in the hockey house. Back to you guys. I'm here in the hockey house. What do we say, boys?
We want the cup! 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 We want the cup!
There you have it. I'm Sarah in the hockey house. We're in the hockey house with Santa and the crew. So, guys, did you want to say something to Kitchener?
Well, Kitchener's been a great 10 runs. Great 10 days. We had a blast. Unfortunately, the Rangers didn't win, but you put on a hell of a show. Go Chiefs, go, and we'll see you in Rimouski.
All right, thanks, guys. Now back to you in the studio. I'm here with the Ranger bunch. And so, Joseph, who's your favorite player?
Mikhail Bobker.
And why do we like the Rangers?
Because they're the best team.
And guys, what do we say?
Take home the cup!
I'm here in the hockey house with some of Daryl Smith's cousins. So, are we a little disappointed for him, guys?
We are a little disappointed. A little bit, but he played well.
Yeah.
He played well. Valiant effort.
Good effort by the boys. They had a tough choice, but you know what? They got a game tomorrow. They're going to make it tomorrow.
We'll be here.
They're going to get the goal differential. Still going to the final, so it's all good. It's all good.
Awesome. Okay, well, guys, I hope the best for him, and I'm Sarah in the hockey house.
Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole.
Thanks a lot, Sarah and Steve. Yeah, I guess Daryl Smith,